Supposed to be the latest in a series of weekly demonstrations calling for greater police action to combat the problem of the rising tide of criminal violence that is sweeping through the Israeli Arab sector. Instead, the rally in the northern Israeli Arab city of al-Fahim yesterday turned into a violent standoff between the protesters and officers on the scene. Police fired rubber-coated bullets, tear gas, stun grenades, and water cannons as they clashed with hundreds of demonstrators. The town's mayor and parliament member Yusuf Jabarin of the Joint List were among those injured during the clash. And the Justice Ministry has now launched an investigation into the police officers' conduct. Well, joining us now for more is Agbaria Zaki Mohammed, the first deputy mayor of al-Fahim, which is where he joins us from now. And it's the deputy mayor. Thank you for joining us. Police say they were responding to stones being thrown by protesters. Give us what you saw or experienced there at that protest the other day.
Good evening for everyone. First of all, we prayed as every week, as we used to do every week, Friday prayer. And then we used to head to 65 highway for half an hour, 15 minutes, and then we come back, to our homes. But this time we were astonished to see a huge number of officers and police members standing in front of us, heading to us, and they, without any, suddenly, automatically, they started to throw and to shoot, indiscriminately, rubber bullets, shock grenades, and everything they had, they used indiscriminately towards the protesters. When I say indiscriminately, I mean women, men, kids, public figures. Many people were attacked, brutally attacked by the police. They came, very close to the protesters and starting to hit them. And then, they attacked the mayor of al-Fahim. They attacked Knesset member Yusuf Jabarin and another city council members. Also, women, they hit them. No one threw a stone, at the beginning. But, normally after they did what they did, kids started to throw stones. I think it was a reaction, because, they saw what happened to public figures, to their mothers, to their brothers. So they started to throw stones after, the police. And everything was documented by a Jewish, woman who
well, all right, Zaki, let's leave. There will be this Justice Ministry investigation. I do want to read one statement by the police that they put out. Quote, despite repeated attempts throughout the week to reach an understanding with the protest leaders, including the mayor, we did not get their cooperation, which led to a violent riot in which civilians and police were injured. Can you address that? Did municipal leaders like the mayor, like yourself, meet with police prior to the demonstration to try to work something out?
No, they talked to the mayor 3 days before, before the demonstration, and they asked him not to go to, as they wanted us not to go to 65 highway, but we said to them that, it is our right to protest, and we, as you know, we stand there for 15 minutes and come back. Nobody, through storm, or nobody, and all of the people, cooperate with the mayor and with us and come back to our houses. But this time, I think this thing was planned. They wanted, to make something, brutally to punish people in order not to make, not to go to demonstrations next week and the week after. So I think this, what will happen is the opposite. Everything will continue. It's an ongoing process. We will not stop until we get what we want. We want the violence to be eliminated from our society.
All right.
It is our right.
All right, but I do want to just point, it's a shame because it is going to take cooperation between the police and the Israeli Arab community at the end of the day in order to achieve that aim. And unfortunately, we did not see that yesterday there in al-Fahim. But we will have to leave it. And we will have
I
to.
think every demonstration we collaborate with them, but this time they didn't want the collaboration. They planned something else, and I think
All right.
I think every
We will have to leave it at that.